There were a lot of people that were accusing us of that. You know, what we do is we take a storyline and what a guy's life is, you know? The guys that are from Brazil, we talk about, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever saw the Paulo Thiago piece we did where he's, you know, one of those crazy SWAT officers in the bad sections of, you know, but everybody was like, oh, they're playing the race card with this thing and they're doing this. And there were some idiots out there, and you guys might be standing in front of me right now, I don't know, but that said they have to play the Mexican thing with him because that's all they got. This guy's got nothing else and whatever. Whoever here, if one of you idiots said that, you're a fucking moron, number one. Number two, the whole Mexican thing was the guy's Mexican. His parents came here from Mexico, came over the border to bring his father. I mean, do you think we had him tattooed brown pride on his chest? What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't expect that fight to go that way. I thought somebody was getting knocked out in that fight, and I think, to be honest, like always, I think that Shab could have knocked him out and could have finished that fight if he really went at it. I flew to some fucked up island in the middle of nowhere to go try to sign this guy and offered him, you know, a very respectable offer. They don't want to fight, man.
Was there ever any...
And he lost. You guys know that, right? He lost. The one thing I don't want to do is disrespect Eddie Alvarez. I like this kid. I do. I like him. And you know, he's probably a tough guy. And I don't know, you have to get him in here to really find out how good he really is. But you're going to have crazy shit like on that broadcast that night. First of all, I don't know the exact number, but Roger Huerta's lost like 3 of his last 4, 4 of his last 5, whatever that number is. And then after he beat Roger Huerta the other night, they're like, he is the best 155-pounder in the world. That's like telling these guys again, you know, this guy lost 4 fucking fights, right? Come on, let's be real. You know, the guys that fight and those, Jake said it tonight. Listen, I fought all over the world. You can't prove yourself unless you fight in here. When you come in here, these guys fight the best in the world 3 times a year. And that's the way it should be. These guys that fight in these smaller leagues, you know, there's going to be guys who come up that people think are good, and there's only one way to find out, man. Get them in here. So I don't want to disrespect that kid. He absolutely put a beating on Roger Huerta the other night. Absolutely. I actually watched the fight. I watched the fight. I'll tell you what I liked about Shields tonight, you know, and I don't like talking about this because it's completely irrelevant. Whether how much weight he cut and whatever he did, that's his fault. That's his stupidity. He's been in the game for a long time. So I don't like to use any of that stuff. But the reality is I do know. I do know what he did, and I know he won't make those dumb mistakes next time. Anybody who's ever, you know, you don't even have to fight at this level to know that when you're looking at that clock and there's still 3 minutes left on it and you're in the 2nd round and you make it through the fight and you win it, it says something about you.
So he stays in place. He said he probably would get the shot. He does get the shot.
I think no less of them today than I did yesterday. It was awesome. The main event tonight was incredible, man.
So
let me tell you what.
One of the best parts.
One of the things that people love in all of fighting is heavyweight fights. And a lot of times, man, try to watch the Klitschko's fight. It's the fucking cure for insomnia. It's horrible. Okay, you watch these guys fight, it's horrendous. I seriously, if that's what I had to watch, I'd stop fucking watching fighting, if that's all there was to watch. You go out and you watch what these two did tonight from bell to bell, you heard the arena, that's what people want to see. The fight was incredible. I don't think about stuff like that. It's not about that. It's not about, you know, when you look at your business, you're like, dude, this is the fight business, man. Whoever wins, wins. You become the best. I don't look at oh, he was a huge draw and we should do this or that. I don't look at it that way. I honestly never even think about stuff like that.
I gotta take
It's like when people talk about Frankie Edgar. Oh no, Frankie Edgar's badass. He beat BJ Penn twice. People either feel it or they don't. And you know my philosophy on that. If you don't fucking watch it.